So, good morning, Lenka. How are you today?
Good morning, Jacob. I'm very well.
How are you feeling? You look a bit nervous today.
Yeah, I'm very, very nervous because these are my first lesson of English.
This is my first lesson.
This is my first lesson.
So lesson is he, she, it with is. So this is my first lesson. Můžeš to říct?
This is my first lesson.
First lesson ever of English?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about your history of English then. Did you have lessons in school or since then? University maybe?
Yes. I had lessons in school. But we study only one a week, maybe.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about your lessons in school. What were they like? Were they like conversation lessons or doing papers?
Yes, a lot of papers, a lot of these, what do you call these?
Exercises?
Yes, exercises. And
Okay. And
very not fun.
Okay. Very not fun. Yeah. And since then?
Since then, I study with Duolingo.
Interesting topic. What do you think of Duolingo?
It's nice. It's good. But it's also a little annoying.
Annoying.
Yes.
Annoying. Yes, I am annoyed. I feel annoyed. Something is annoying. So
yes.
Duolingo is annoying. Tak ještě jedno?
Duolingo is annoying.
Lovely. Maybe we can start with learning something from one of our leaflets, Lenka, because I just realized a really good word that would be good for you. Which is from our green leaflet here in box, where is it? Box 6.1. Would you be so kind as to read me this example here?
I find something, somebody, plus adjective.
Lovely. So this structure, I find something or someone. So we could say Duolingo. I find Duolingo. And then an adjective, a přídavné jméno. Annoying or boring, for example. We use this structure to say what is your opinion about something. Okay. So we can say, I find Duolingo annoying.
Annoying, yes.
Yeah. Can you say that sentence?
I find Duolingo annoying.
This is a really nice little structure about what's your opinion about things. So let's just practice it maybe with two other things. Tell me how you find Prague. What's your opinion about Prague?
I find Prague beautiful.
Very nice. Lovely.
Thank you.
And to ask someone's opinion, you can say, how do you find something? So you can say something like, Jacob, how do you find Vinohrady as a place to live? Can you ask me something?
Yeah, how do you find Vinohrady, actually?
I find Vinohrady very relaxing and nice place to live because it's like a little village inside the city. There's lots of wine bars. I love wine, you know. And it feels like you're kind of in nature, you know, in the countryside. What part of Prague do you live in, Lenka?
I live in Strašnice.
Strašnice, that's pretty far from the center, right?
Like 10 minutes with metro.
Okay, by metro.
Oh, by metro.
Yeah, every time you say the type of transport, it's by. By metro, by train, by bus, pěšky.
By foot?
That's the only exception. With foot, we say on foot.
Okay, on foot.
So it's everything by and then on foot.
Okay.
So tell me, Lenka, how do you find Strašnice?
I find Strašnice very nice.
Okay. And how long have you been there?
I am there for 3 years.
3 years. Okay, quite a long time.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit, this is our first lesson together, so tell me a little bit about you. Do you live there by yourself? Maybe it's a flat share situation, boyfriend, husband, what's girlfriend, wife? What's the situation there?
Okay, yeah. I live there with my boyfriend.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah.
Anything else you want to say about that? Yeah. Tell me a little about your flat. Is it big, small, like this one? This is my flat we're in today.
It's sorry, it's 2+1.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, we recently finished reconstruction of the flat.
Renovation.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a Czech people love saying reconstruction, but when you say reconstruction, it really sounds like you're destroying the building and then building it again.
Okay.
But this is, if you're just doing some small changes, this is called renovation. Okay.
Okay, what if it's big changes, like?
Still renovation.
Still renovation.
Extensive renovation.
Okay.
So tell me again.
Yeah, so we did extensive renovation.
Okay.
Of the flat.
What kind of renovation?
Like everything.
Okay.
Sorry.
You okay there?
Yeah,
Have a drink of water. So what do you mean by everything? Like just floors, walls?
Floors, walls, water, electricity.
Okay.
These things you put on the wall in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
What,
Things
what
you put
are
on
they
the
called?
dlaždice?
Yes.
Yeah, these are called tiles.
Tiles.
Yeah,
Okay.
no Czech person knows the word tiles. And what's nice about tiles is in Czech you have dlaždice, tašky, and something else as well. But they're all tiles in Czech. You have floor tiles, wall tiles, tiles on the roof.
Roof tiles.
Everything is tiles. So you put new tiles on the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Oh. And how long did this take? This extensive renovation?
Extensive renovation. It take I think 2 years.
Okay. 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And did you pay someone to do it, or was it just your boyfriend working hard by himself?
I helped him.
In what way did you help? What were you doing?
Catering.
Catering. Okay, so not that much. Okay. So Lenka, anything else I should know about you in our first lesson together? Do you have any hobbies? Anything interesting?
Yes, I like to dance.
Okay. Nice. What kind of dancing?
I do ballroom.
Lovely. Tell me a bit more about that.
And ballroom and Latin American.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit more about that. Is this just for fun or competitions? Like,
It's both. It's for fun and for competitions. Right now, I don't have a dance partner. So I only go to dance trainings only alone.
okay, by myself, speech.
Oh.
Yeah. Say it again.
I go to dance trainings by myself.
Yeah. And do you know why we say by myself?
No, because I know home alone, you know.
Yeah.
So I would say alone.
So that's a good example. So alone in English usually sounds more depressing. If you do something alone, you can imagine someone crying, being sad, like I cooked this dinner alone.
Oh,
I was
okay, I see.
crying, tears going into my soup, you know, and I went traveling alone. I was depressed. It's horrible.
So you went alone, okay.
But and the home alone, because it was a bit scary, you know. Donald Trump showed up at some point, like it was a scary time. But by myself, it sounds much more neutral.
Okay.
Okay, that's a very good one. If it's you, we'd say by yourself.
Okay.
If it was him, we would say
By himself,
if it was her.
by herself,
If it was us,
by ourselves.
by ourselves.
Okay.
When it's plural, it changes to selves.
Okay.
Lovely.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay. So, Lenka, let's have a look at a couple of little things that you said. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to jump into a discussion topic today because I can see that you're a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm
short
very
answers.
nervous.
So we're going to look at one
yeah.
specific topic. Okay.
Okay,
But firstly,
okay.
let's have a look at a couple of things you said. Just
Sure,
one or
okay.
two little mistakes. So you said we study English in school.
Okay.
That's the present tense. We study now. What's the past tense of study?
We studied.
We studied. Very good. So you say we studied English in school.
Okay.
studied?
We studied English in school.
Very nice. How many years in school?
Like 8.
Okay. Can you put that together in a sentence with we studied?
We studied English in school for 8 years.
Very nice. Very
you,
nice.
thank
Very
you.
Nice. Good. So then we also had the renovation is nice. That comes from the verb renovate.
Okay.
Okay. So if it's happening right now, you would say right now we are...
Renovationing.
The verb is renovate. So you put ing on the end. We are renovating
Renovating. Okay.
our flat. Right? And are you still renovating it?
No, thank God. Thanks God. Thanks God.
Okay. Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, in English, it's singular. Thank God. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Okay, two other things. You said it take 2 years to renovate the flat. Okay.
yes.
Again, this is the present tense. What's the past tense of take?
Took.
Yeah, it's irregular.
Okay.
Take, took, and the third one?
Took.
Take, took, took. Take, took, taken. Okay, so in this case, it's the past tense because the renovation is finished. Okay, so it took 2 years.
Okay.
And then we say infinitive, to renovate the flat.
Okay.
Can you put that together?
It took 2 years to renovate the flat.
Very nice.
Thank
If you
you.
want to add the word us, because it was you and your boyfriend, right? We put that after take. It took us 2 years.
Okay.
In Czech, this would be trvalo nám
Jo.
2 roky, aby jsme dokončili renovace. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you put that together in a sentence?
It took us 2 years to renovate the flat.
Very nice. This is a really useful structure. A lot of Czech people don't get this. So we can put anything here. You can say, this morning, it took me half an hour to prepare this lovely setup here we have for the lesson. Okay. And you can ask people in questions like, how long did it take you to do something? So Lenka, maybe you're interested how long it took me to do my lovely hair this morning. Obviously, it was a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you ask me?
How long did it take to you?
No, to, just you.
Okay. How long did it take you?
Infinitive.
To do your hair in the morning?
Honestly, this hairdo took about 45 minutes. I usually take an hour, but today I was in a bit of a rush, so only 45 minutes for today's special.
Oh, lovely. What did you do with that?
Mostly I just look at it and cry until I feel like it's okay. Okay, good. And just one more little thing. You said, I like to dance. Now, you've done this already, Lenka. So I know you did this topic with your previous teacher, Lenka, before you started lessons with me, which was this box here, 5.2. We actually had this very recently.
No, I didn't know.
Yes, you did, because today we're doing 5.3 and 5.4.
Oh, maybe,
okay, so I know this was actually your last lesson with Lucy. So let's have a look here. This is the verbs plus ing.
Okay.
Remember, start and stop plus ing. I started smoking, I stopped smoking. Also opinion verbs, like, love, hate, prefer, followed by ing. So you said, I like to dance. So it should be...
I like dancing.
I like dancing.
Okay.
Very good. Remember, opinion verbs always followed by ing.
Okay.
And the third one is phrasal verbs. I'm looking forward to meeting you. So phrasal verbs are always followed by ing as well.
Okay.
All right, Lenka, so let's get into our discussion topic of the day, shall we?
Okay.
All right, so our discussion topic today is all about food. Okay, do you like food?
Yeah, I like food.
Good, very nice. So maybe let's start off with, tell me about a typical day food-wise for you. Let's take maybe yesterday as an example. Talk me through, what was the first thing you had, breakfast?
Okay, maybe yesterday is not a very good example.
Why not?
Yesterday I had something a little, maybe yogurt for breakfast.
Okay, just by itself? By itself?
By itself.
Not alone, yeah. By itself or with some fruit or...
No, by itself, because I was, what do you say? I was late in the morning, I was rushed.
Okay, I was in a hurry.
I was in a hurry.
Very nice. Okay, so yogurt yesterday.
Yeah.
But what's a more normal breakfast for you if you're not in a hurry?
I'm kind of always in a hurry in the morning, so it is... or cereal, yogurt or cereal is my normal
So
breakfast.
yesterday's actually a normal day. Okay, nice. Okay, so you had a yogurt, and then what happened? You went to work?
Then I went to work, yes, and I had, I think, bumbo nambo.
Bumbo nambo, Vietnamese?
Yeah, Vietnamese,
okay,
yes.
Very nice. Did you order that or go to a restaurant?
Yes, I ordered, yes.
Very nice.
It was very good, very, what do you say, tasty?
Tasty?
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. I would just say very nice.
Very nice, yeah. It was very nice, very good.
And then? Any snacks in the office?
No, I didn't eat any snacks in the office. And then I go home and after that I go home and I was quite tired. So I just lied on my sofa. This is actually a really hard verb that even English people, English speakers get confused with. Is it laid? Is it lied? And I laid on the sofa. Laid. This is one that always messes. What is it? Sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah. This one always really messes me up. And I would say sat on the sofa to avoid this word completely. Okay, so I sat on the sofa. I didn't realize you actually don't know this word. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. No one's perfect. Yeah, you okay though? What's the verb for this in English? Oh, I have no idea. Kashlat. Yeah, this is to cough. To cough, yes. Yes, and what's nice about this is the noun is also cough. Oh. So you have a cough. Yes, I have a cough. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so you got home. Yeah, so I sat on the sofa. Yes, and I ate a bag of nachos. You ate a bag of nachos? Yeah. Sounds very ladylike. Yeah. You know ladylike, what that means? No. Ladylike is behavior that is appropriate or nice for a woman. Okay, so this is, not sitting like this, for example. This is a bit more ladylike.
Okay, I see.
Or eating nicely with your knife and fork, something nice. Not just shoving nachos into your face. It's less ladylike.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so interesting. So did you say a bag of nachos?
Half a bag.
Okay, just dry nachos?
Yeah, I love dry nachos.
Is this a real story?
Yes.
Dry nachos. Okay, great. No sauce, no nothing?
No.
Damn, okay. You okay there?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, this is
All
bad.
right, so ladylike. Ladylike is nice. And
Yeah, but
dry
don't
nachos.
worry, I ate my nachos in ladylike way. Very like.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What about you?
No,
what
wait
do-
a second. This is
Okay.
is that everything? That's what you had the whole day? One yogurt, bumbo nambo, and half a bag of dry nachos?
And a cinnamony, what's this called?
Bar?
Bar, yeah.
Tichinka.
Yeah.
Yeah, a tichinka is a bar.
Tichinka.
So you had a little cinny mini bar?
Yeah.
Like the ones with the yogurt on it?
Yeah.
They're quite nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Wow. And would you say that's a typical day for you?
No, not really.
Okay.
No.
So what would be more typical?
More typical day would be like proper lunch and proper dinner.
Good word, by the way, proper.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. In
Thank
Czech, it's
you.
like poctivý.
Yeah, poctivý or pořádný.
Okay, pořádný. Okay.
I'm not a very, breakfast people. I don't.
Oh, Lenka, I'm so happy you brought this up. That's such a good phrase. So it was wrong, okay. But
Really?
to talk,
I was
to
so
talk about
happy.
what kind of things you like, we
Okay.
have this really nice structure. I'll show you on my screen here. You can have a look.
Okay.
You can say, let's do the positive first. If you do like something, let's say that you do like, what do you like? Lunch? Dinner?
Lunch, yeah.
Lunch, okay. So you can say, I'm a lunch person. Okay? I'm a lunch person. This is kind of a boring sentence, but it
Okay.
means I like lunch.
Okay.
Very often in English, we say how much we like something. If you like it a lot, you like lunch a lot,
Yeah,
we can say, I'm a big lunch person.
Okay.
Okay, can you say it?
I'm a big lunch person.
Very nice. You're a girl, right? So you can also change the word person for girl. And if
Okay.
you're a guy, you can say guy. Okay, so I'm a big lunch girl.
Okay.
I'm a big lunch guy. But honestly, I think the person one is more
Person.
used.
Okay.
If you really, really like something, what's bigger than big?
Huge.
Huge. So we would say,
I'm a huge lunch person.
I'm a huge lunch person.
Okay,
And it does
lovely.
not
I
mean that
like
you
it.
are huge. It means that you really like lunch.
Okay.
What's huger than huge?
Gigantic.
I don't think we would say that. There's one that we would say that sounds the most natural. So think of synonyms of gigantic. We've got gigantic, ginormous, massive.
Massive. Okay.
This is the most natural collocation
okay.
here. I'm a massive lunch person. And what's great about this is you can make it negative and you can say, I'm not a massive lunch person. And it means like, I don't hate lunch, I just don't like it very much. Okay? So now tell me
Okay.
that again.
I'm not a massive breakfast person.
Lovely.
Okay.
I'm not a massive breakfast person.
Okay.
And it means you only like it like a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
Let's just do one more practice of this. How do you feel about Prosecco? Are you a Prosecco girl?
No, not really.
Tell me using this.
Oh, okay. I'm not a big Prosecco girl.
Okay, yeah. I am a big Prosecco
Prosecco
guy.
girl.
I'm a massive Prosecco guy.
Okay.
I really love it.
Okay.
Anyway, getting back to vraćme se k our topic about food.
Okay.
So you said usually a more typical day is you'd have a proper lunch and a proper dinner.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? So lunch,
I think I think lunch is the nejdůležitější,
the most important.
most important meal of the day.
Tell me
Meat
the
of the day.
Tell me the whole sentence again. The most important meal.
A meal. So I think lunch is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
Because if I don't eat a good lunch, then I'm angry and
Yeah, lovely. Good. Okay, let's take a little break. Okay,
Yes,
let's take a
please.
little pause and let's look at a couple of, again, just one or two.
okay.
Actually, just one mistake, okay? And then a couple of words as
Okay,
well.
okay.
And then we'll continue on with the topic because I've got 3 more questions for you about
Okay.
food, Lenka. All right, firstly, and this is a very common mistake. You said, I didn't eat any snacks today. And then you said, I ate some nachos on the sofa.
Okay.
Now, to be clear, this is not wrong.
Okay.
Sometimes in English, it's not about what's right and wrong. It's about what's more right or what's
Okay.
more wrong, okay? In English, we actually very rarely say eat and drink. We don't use those verbs very much. It sounds a bit weird. Like I know in Czech you use it a lot, in Spanish as well. But in English, we just use have. And it works for food and drinks. So rather than saying I didn't eat any snacks, see I did it by mistake because it's so natural, we would say I didn't have any snacks.
Okay.
Can you say it?
I didn't have any snacks.
So your sentence that you said, I ate some nachos on the sofa.
So I had some nachos.
Yeah. Sounds just more natural. That's what native speakers would say.
Okay.
Same with drinks. Rather than saying, I drank some milk after my nachos, because they were so dry, you would say...
I had some milk.
Lovely.
Okay.
Very nice. There's only 2 words that you need for food. Have, which means put it in your mouth, and make, which means prepare. Most Czech people say prepare. I prepared breakfast for my kids. I prepared a cocktail. But much more natural would be I made lunch for my kids, then I made a cocktail. Okay. So easy peasy?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Then we had cough. Kashlat.
Yeah.
Kashlat?
Kashlat, yeah.
Yeah, good.
To cough.
Ladylike was a nice little word. Let's practice this find thing that we had earlier. Do you find my current seating position ladylike?
Yeah, I find it quite ladylike.
Yeah, I'm glad that you like it. That's great. We talked about bars, a tichinka. Okay, I like these little like fruit bars or cereal bars. Are nice, those silly mini ones. Yeah, fantastic. And that's it. Okay, from that little section. So we had a couple of little words, and don't use eat, use have. And then this lovely expression, I'm a big lunch person. All right, so getting into question 2 of food. How much do you cook food versus order food?
It's a good question. It's depend on... I think it's depend on my mood.
Okay.
And on how much work I have. Because, if I'm busy, then I order food. And if I have more free time, then I cook a bit more.
So let's talk about a normal week. Normal week for you. How many times would you cook, do you think?
Like weekdays or weekends?
The whole
Just
week?
Whole week.
7 days?
Yeah, I would cook like 2 or 3 times.
Okay. And how much do you order food? Just the rest of the times?
The rest of the time, yeah.
Okay, that's quite a lot of money, right? Ordering food for that many meals.
Yeah, but if I order food only for a lot when I'm alone.
When I'm
by myself.
By myself. Because alone means when you're crying,
yeah.
which maybe you are, but still don't say it because it's depressing. Okay, when I'm by myself.
When I'm by myself, I usually only eat half of the food.
Okay.
And have some.
So then you have some zbytky.
Yes.
How do we say zbytky in English?
Something with leave.
Something with leave. Good. What's the past tense of leave?
Left.
Left. And what's this?
Over.
Over. And it's plural. Leftovers.
Leftovers, yeah.
Yeah, it's zbytky.
Yeah, so very often I eat the leftovers.
I have the leftovers.
I have the leftovers,
Don't eat food, have food. So I usually cook like a bigger amount and I have the leftovers the next day.
Yeah.
Can you say that sentence?
I usually cook a bigger amount and then I have the leftovers the next day.
Very nice. That's awesome. Good.
Yeah.
And let's talk about what type of things you cook. What do you have, like some go-tos? A go-to means like an easy option that you always choose, like pasta.
Yeah, very often it's pasta. I like soups.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? What would your boyfriend say is your best meal? Like, what is he the most excited about?
Probably maybe a chicken steak with potatoes.
Chicken steak with potatoes. Very Czech.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay.
We are a proper Czech family, yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely. That's
Okay.
lovely. And do you ever try like new recipes? Like, find something online that's totally different as like a little experiment?
Yeah, sometimes, but maybe not very often.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So just one little mistake there, Lenka. You said it's depend. Lots of Czech people say this. To záleží. So it's he, she, it. There's no S on it. Yeah. So and then the S goes on the verb. It depends. So
Okay,
I depend, you depend, he, she, it depends.
It depends, okay.
Yeah. What's the preposition that goes with depend? It depends
It depends on.
on. So it depends on how busy I am at work. lovely. And leftovers is zbytky.
Okay.
All right, Lenka. Question 3 for you. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
How much of an effort do you make to be healthy? How much are you thinking about that with food?
Okay. I think I'm quite lucky because I like healthy food.
Okay. Like chicken, steak, and potatoes. And dry nachos.
Yeah, lots of dry nachos.
Everything you've said so far has confirmed this.
Yeah, in general, I quite like healthy food.
Okay.
So I prefer to go, for example, do you know this? It's called dababis.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. So do you know this? What is this called?
What?
This firm or no?
I don't know what you mean. So what is it in Czech?
A chain?
Chain?
Can we say a chain? Yes.
Yeah, a chain, yes.
Chain, yeah? Do you know this chain?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so I love this place. I go there maybe at least once per week.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad, but to be honest, I'm not a big vegetarian person.
Okay.
I'm not a massive vegetarian person.
Okay.
I like vegetables, but I also need there to be some kind of meat or something. You know, I would like to be vegetarian, but I just like meat too much. So, you know. What about you? You're not vegetarian, right? No, chicken, steak, of course you're not.
No, but I don't really need that many meat.
That much meat.
That much meat.
Yeah, it's uncountable.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So getting back to the question, so how healthy do you try to be? Do you actively think about it, or is it just a coincidence that you're healthy?
It's I don't really think about it that much. Of course, like sometimes I eat a bag of nachos instead of nice healthy dinner.
It happens.
It happens, but
yeah. Okay.
But usually I eat healthy.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Just one little thing there, Lenka. You said I prefer to go.
Yes, it's true.
We've just talked about this, remember? In our box 5.2 here on the yellow. I started smoking, I stopped smoking. I love smoking. Remember, opinion verbs like, love, hate. Prefer is also an opinion. So we say, I prefer
going
to
to
Dabbabees rather than McDonald's.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can have multiple verbs, by the way, and they can all be with ing. Like, I prefer speaking English to speaking Spanish. So you can put ing and ing.
So I prefer, speaking English than speaking Spanish?
That's in Czech. You preferovat něco než něco. In English, we have prefer something to something.
Okay.
We can also say over. I prefer going there over staying at home. It's kind of really up to you, but I would say to is probably the standard one.
Okay.
Okay, nice. All right, last question for you, Lenka. Have you ever done any diet plans?
No.
Atkins diet.
No.
What's it called? Intermittent fasting. Do you know what that is?
No. Maybe the only thing that we could považovat za.
Consider to be.
Consider to be a diet is that I don't eat chocolate.
I've heard about this. Your ex-teacher was telling me you had like a problem with your face or something. Like, what was it? Every time you ate a chocolate, your face started exploding? What was it?
I think I got some vyrážka? Rash, yeah.
Rash.
Maybe
really?
so allergic
to chocolate?
On chocolate.
Allergic to chocolate.
Maybe I was allergic to chocolate.
God, that's depressing.
It is, but yeah.
Is this a true story? You got rashes?
Yeah.
On your arm? Really? No? Oh, sorry if it's too personal a question.
It is very personal, yes.
Yeah, an arm rash is a very personal part. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, all right. Moving on from that lovely conversation, just to finish off, is there anything you'd like to ask me about food?
Oh yes, I would like to know. What do you usually eat in one day?
Have
in one day.
But we don't use eat or drink. We use have.
Okay.
So ask me again.
So what do you usually have in a day?
Yeah. So for me, a usual day, I always start the day with a coffee. I'm trying to start using start plus ing. I'm trying to start using those like little packets of pre-made coffee, those 3-in-1 ones.
That's very Czech.
From Jacobs, because you know my name is Jacob and I like to support my name. So I get those 3-in-1 Jacobs little things. They usually cost 10 crowns per packet. But if you get them, sometimes they have deals and you can get them for half price and it's 5 crowns for a coffee. And honestly, it's kind of weird, but I like them more than the coffees from the metro. Because if I don't have those sachet things, a sachet is like this Jacobs 3-in-1 thing. What do you call it in Czech? A sachet?
Sáček.
Sáček? Yeah, okay. Microphone. So I'm trying to do that, but usually I end up getting a coffee on the metro because I'm too lazy to go shopping. So I can't
to prepare your coffee.
Yeah, so I usually have coffee on the metro with sometimes with like a little like croissant or something, and that's my breakfast. So usually I spend about 100 crowns on coffee plus croissant on the way to work. And then I have nothing all morning, and then I usually have like a big lunch. Notice I said have, not eat.
Okay.
I usually have a big lunch. I usually order something. So yesterday, for example, I had lasagna from Lasagneria.
Okay.
Have you ever been there?
No, I haven't.
It's amazing, and you have to
Yeah?
go. Yeah, it's so freaking good.
Okay.
So I had that amazing lasagna, and then I will work the rest of the day. And then usually around 6 o'clock, I'll go for Prosecco.
For dinner?
That's my pre-dinner.
Okay.
Because I find that, and again, this is using that same structure. You can make longer sentences with I find that something. And it's what's your experience based on doing this thing. I find that I enjoy my dinner even more after one Prosecco. Yeah, sometimes two. So then for dinner, I always order something at home. And I have been doing this for 5 years. So for 5 years, I haven't cooked anything for dinner.
Okay.
Occasionally, I do eggs on toast for breakfast if I'm feeling special.
Okay.
But I usually order something. And I was actually thinking the other day, it's kind of depressing that I just always order the same things. It's like either pizza, Indian, burger. I've got like those 5 places I go to again and again. So it's definitely not that healthy. And I would like to get better with that.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's me. All right, Lenka, that was a lovely little chat. And you can see all the things that are coming up again and again. The verbs plus ing.
Yes.
It's a very important topic. And we're going to revise all this stuff now in revision time.
Okay.
So let's just get a bit more water, shall we? And then we'll come back for revision time.
Okay.
All right, Lenka. So we're going to do some revision of some things from you've done the last few weeks with Lucy.
Okay.
I know it's your first lesson with me, but luckily we've got our notes here so I can see what you've done the last few weeks. Starting with some boxes. So as I said, we recently did 5.1 and 5.2. So 5.1 is when you have 2 verbs together. The second verb is always infinitive. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go. I tried to help him. Doesn't matter if it's the first verb is present, past, future. Doesn't matter. Okay. So just quick practice. Tell me something that you want to do this week.
This week, I want to go on holiday.
Very nice. I want to go. Second verb, infinitive. Tell me something you tried to do yesterday.
Yesterday, I tried to have a healthy dinner.
Yeah, very nice. I tried to have a healthy dinner. One more time.
I tried to have a healthy dinner.
Perfect. Good. And so, tell me something you would like to do today.
Today, I would like go for lunch.
I would like to go.
I would like to go for lunch.
This is one that's important. Remember that would like is just a more nice way to say want. I want a cake. I would like a cake. So it means it follows the same rules as want. Okay, it means second verb is with to.
Okay.
I would like to do something.
Okay.
So tell me another one.
I would like to go for lunch.
Very nice. And if we want to add people, extra people, where do they go?
In the middle.
In the middle. People are happy in the middle. It's cozy. It's safe there. For example, you can say, I want you to do your homework. What's something you want me to do as your new teacher?
I want you to teach me good English.
Good. What do you not want me to do?
I don't want you to come drunk to the lessons.
Good. And I never would. Lovely.
Okay,
Good.
okay.
Let's just do one more. It doesn't always have to be people. It can also be objects. You can
Okay.
say something like, I need this lesson to go well. because I need your money for the future. Okay, so I need this to go well. Okay, what's something that you need to go well?
I need my next meeting to go well.
Very, very good. Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was two verbs together. Okay, putting people in the middle. So usually the second verb is the infinitive. But what we learned last week, or what you did with Lucy last week, is sometimes the verbs are followed by ing, which we just talked about. So not showing you. Can you remember what verbs are followed by ing? There's three main categories.
Okay, so it's start and stop.
For example.
I started exercising in the morning.
Very nice. Second category.
Like, love.
Like, love, hate, prefer, recommend. These are all your opinion verbs, okay? We had this a few times today. So just give me one example, something you hate doing.
I hate ironing the clothes.
Yeah, I hate ironing clothes. Me too. Yeah, which is why I bought this amazing steamer thing. It's like a gun, and you pull it and steam comes out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, have you tried one?
Yes, I have, and it didn't work.
I love using it.
And does it work?
Yeah, it's great. I actually use it every morning. So rather than doing my ironing once a week, I just do this in 30 seconds every morning if I'm wearing a shirt at work.
Okay.
I highly recommend buying, nebo to buy?
To buy.
Recommend. Is it my opinion?
Oh, yeah, so
It
buying.
is. That's why I'm recommending it, because it's my opinion.
Okay.
Followed by ing. So I recommend trying it or buying one. Lovely.
Okay.
So we've got start, stop, love, like, hate, prefer, recommendations. This is your opinions. Third category?
I don't remember.
Phrasal verbs.
Phrasal verbs.
Remember, a phrasal verb is just a verb that's 2 or 3 words, like sit down, stand up, look forward to. Okay, so the most common example is look forward to. So you would say, I am looking forward to, and then an ing verb. Having our lesson next week.
Okay.
And it's I'm looking forward, but present continuous, because it's how I'm feeling right now. Okay, so what are you looking forward to doing?
I'm looking forward to eating. I'm looking forward to having.
High five!
Yay!
Wow, I'm so proud of you.
Having my lunch.
Good. I'm looking forward to having lunch. Yeah, having my lunch. Good. Very nice. What are some other phrasal verbs that might be followed by ing? Because everyone knows looking forward to, but then people's brains go like, oh, what else?
Maybe take turns.
Wow. Not many B1 people know that. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, so take turns, stridat se. So you would say things like, me and my boyfriend take turns going shopping. It means I do it, then he does it. Take turns going. What's something you and your boyfriend take turns doing?
Me and my boyfriend take turns in cleaning.
No in. Take turns. Pak ing. Tak je?
So my boyfriend and I take turns cleaning.
Very nice. Good. Another good one that's really common is end up. End up is like skončit or nakonec. It means what was the final situation, often compared to what you expected. So like I thought I would spend my whole life in England as an English guy, but I ended up moving to Czech Republic and staying there for a long time.
Okay.
Okay. So give me one example of this then, Lenka. Something you expected, but then what actually happened? What ended up happening?
Okay. I wanted to make healthy dinner, but I ended up having nachos.
A bag of dry, gross nachos. Good job. I ended up having a bag of nachos. Good job. So that's verbs plus ing. Remember, there's also these 4 little exceptions. These are 4 random verbs that are always followed by ing. Can you remember any of them?
No, we didn't talk about them.
Avoid.
Oh, okay.
For example, I avoid going to Palmovka at night. We had imagine. I can't imagine being rich. Spend. I spent 3 hours preparing this room. And resist. I can't resist having another nacho. Okay. So just give me one thing, something you can't resist doing, Lenka.
I can't resist reading late till night.
Lovely. That works. Nice. Okay. Before that, we also had from the green leaflet 7.3, put off. Can you remember what put off means? No?
No, not
That's
really.
this little box down here.
Okay.
So put off.
Aha.
Yeah? What do you remember?
I remember odradit.
Odradit. It means to make you not like something anymore. And it's a phrasal verb, right? Put
Okay.
off, it's 2 words, which means it's followed by
ING.
ing.
Okay.
Například, for example, that documentary about that girl who died from eating too many nachos put me off having nachos.
Okay.
Yeah? Lenka, give us an example of something that you used to like, but then you found out something about it and it put you off that thing.
Okay. Learning about that steamer thing will put me off ironing.
Very good.
forever.
Yeah, that steamer thing put me off ironing. Sure, that works. Yeah, very good. So put off can be odradit. Put off can also mean 2 other things. Have a look at your leaflet.
Okay.
Number 2.
Odložit. Okay.
Yeah, can you read the example again?
I keep putting off doing the laundry.
Yeah, so put off can also mean odložit, like to postpone something. But remember, postpone is usually for meetings, and put off is more for tasks, things that you should do.
Okay.
And it very often goes with keep. Means to do it again and again. And keep is also followed by ing. So I keep putting off doing the laundry. What's something that you keep putting off doing?
I keep putting off cleaning the windows.
For me, I keep putting off changing my bed sheets. It's so boring. I don't know why, but I hate doing it. It's awful. Good. And the third meaning of put off?
Is rozptýlit.
Rozptýlit, to distract. So you can say sentences like, don't put him off while he's disarming the bomb. He's disarming the bomb. We don't want to rozptýlit him. That's also
Okay.
put off. Okay. Lenka, when do you not like people putting you off things?
I don't like people putting me off when I'm working.
Very nice.
Need to focus.
Very good. Good. Okay, so let's do 2 more. Also from the green, 1.3. If you're asking someone's opinion about something. Co si myslíš o?
Okay.
Remember that one? That's from 2 lessons ago.
What do you think about?
Could be. But remember, with your lesson with Lucy, we said there's a better way to say it. You revised this last week as well, so hopefully you should know it. We say, what do you
Make of.
Good.
Okay.
It's just a more kind of natural way to ask someone's general opinion. Like if someone went to London, you can say, what did
What did you make of London?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you make of London? What did you make of it? Yeah, good. So Lenka, ask me my opinion of nachos.
It's a big topic. for
No,
today.
let's do a specific one. The new mango flavored nachos.
So Jacob, what do you make of the new nachos?
The new mango habanero nachos. I think they're amazing. Yeah, especially dry. so
Okay.
so good.
Good for you.
And one more thing. This is from 3 weeks ago now. From the blue leaflet 10.2, we learned how to talk about how often you do something. 10.2. Very good. I go to the gym. Jednou týdně.
I go to the gym once per week.
Sure?
Yeah.
Remember what we learned 3 weeks ago with Lucy? I go to the gym once a week.
Once a week. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds more natural. Per is more like 100 miles per hour. You put 2 eggs per bag of flour or whatever.
Okay.
But for frequency of time, we usually put once a week. I go to the gym once každý třetí týden.
Once third week.
Oh dear, Lenka. You should know it by now. It's just 3 weeks ago. You've revised this 3 times. So this is once every 3 weeks.
Once every 3 weeks. Okay.
Maybe Lucy wasn't that tough on you in revision time. I will be different. Okay, so once is when it's singular, once a week, once a month. Every is when it's plural, once every 3 weeks, twice every 6 months. So Lenka, tell me, how often do you have a shower?
I have a shower once a day.
Good. How often do you cook food?
I cook food once every 3 days.
Very nice. And how often do you see your mum?
I see my mom every second month.
Oh, that's the last one. If we do každý druhý, we say every other.
Okay, every other month.
Yeah, and it means one yes, one no. One yes, one no, every other. Good. So that was revision of all of our boxes. And let's just finish off revision time with the random extra words that came up from last lesson. Okay, with Lucy. You talked about zaspat and přispat, the two types of sleep. What was zaspat, the bad one?
Oversleep.
Oversleep. So that's bad. It was not intentional, and then you're late for work. That's bad, to oversleep. What about the good one? Přispat. When it's the weekend.
Sleep in.
Sleep in.
Okay.
Very good. So, Lenka, do you often oversleep?
No, I almost never oversleep.
Okay. Do you sleep in?
Yeah, always.
When?
At the weekends.
Okay. How long do you sleep in for?
It depends. Today I slept in
Until?
until I think 9 o'clock.
Nice.
Yeah.
For me, I slept in until 10 this morning.
Okay.
That's a bit disgusting, right? That's too much. Okay, then we talked about ranges of numbers and what word goes in the middle. If we say between, let's say I will be in the office between 9 11. What's the word that goes in the middle of 9?
9 and 11.
Good. So when we have between, we say between something and something. So tell me, Lenka, what times will you be in the office tomorrow? Between something and something.
I will be at the office between 4 and 6.
Lovely.
Okay.
Now, what's the word in the middle if we start with from? I will be in the office from 9 5.
Until 5?
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Yeah, you can say to or till. To be honest, native speakers don't really care. I personally say to from 9 to 12. Or you can say from 9 till 12. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Okay. And the last one is if we're giving a range of numbers. How many people are going to go to the party? Oh, I think there should be around 50, 70.
Up to 70?
That would be if you didn't say 50. But if I said 50, 70.
I don't know this one.
2.
50 to 70.
Yeah, I think there should be about 50 to 70 people. We say it so quickly in English. It's like a more of a t sound. Yeah, I think there should be around 50 to 70 people.
Okay.
So tell me, Lenka, how many people do you think will be at your next birthday party?
At my next birthday party, there will be 10 to 15 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds perfect. Good. Really nice, right, to see the different words that go in the middle of ranges of numbers. Then we had 2 more things from last lesson. Give up, vzdát, se, right? What's the preposition? Maybe the thing I gave up was trying to be healthy. So we would say, I gave up trying to be healthy.
I gave up on.
High five.
Thank you.
Very good. You give up on something. And the last thing we talked about was in school, because you have your daughter, right? And you were talking about her známky. What's a známky?
Great.
Grades. Very good. And what do we do with grades? What's the verb?
Get.
You get grades. Okay. Very good. And remember, when we're talking about the grade, like if it's an A or B or C, we talk about it with an So you can say, I got an A. And if I want to say the subject that A was, what's the preposition? If it was like maths, I got an A in maths.
Okay.
Good. So let's practice it. When you were in school, what grade did you get in English?
I got an A in English.
Really?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Good. So you get a something. I got a B in physics or whatever. Okay, great. So Lenka, let's finish off the lesson with learning something new, shall we?
Okay, sure.
All right. So let's have a look at our new thing of the week. All right, Lenka, so it's time for our new thing of the week. Are you pumped?
Yes.
Pumped means excited, yes. So we're continuing on with our yellow leaflet. So we just did 5.1, 5.2. We're going through chapter 5. So today we're going to do 5.3 and 5.4 because they are basically the same thing. So 5.3, it's all about prepositions followed by verbs. Okay. When you have a preposition, like for example, and then a verb, the verb is always with ing. And this is one of the most important rules of English. If you see a preposition and then you want to say a verb, ing every time.
Okay.
For example, let's have a look at the example here. Lenka, can you read this one out?
I'm sorry for being late.
I'm sorry for being late. Good. So I'm sorry for, then we have the verb with ing. In English, we have to be late, not to come late, like in Czech. So we say being late. Nice. Lenka, anything else you're sorry for?
I'm sorry for not eating breakfast.
Good. If you have a negative, you just put not before the verb. I'm sorry for not doing something. Very nice. And this can be with any preposition. Let's look at the other examples here. Can you read the second one?
What's the point of doing this?
Yeah. What's the point of? You understand what this means?
Not really, no.
What's the point is jaký je smysl.
Okay.
Like what's the reason for something. Goes with of. Okay. Followed, of course, by ing. What's the point of doing this? So Lenka, maybe you want to use this with me and ask the point of having these microphones. Like what's going on? It's an English lesson.
Okay.
And remember that to use the microphone too. Good.
What's the point of having the microphones?
Yeah. Good. The point of having these microphones is so that you can keep this lesson for future reference. This is a new thing we're offering. If people pay a little bit more money, they can record every lesson they have and never lose them.
That's a great idea.
As you know, because you paid for this.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Are you liking it so far?
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Awesome. Good. Let's look at the third example. Can you read that one out?
What are the chances of seeing that?
Yeah. You know what this means? What are the chances?
No, not really.
Jaká je pravděpodobnost? It means like percentages. Is it 50% chance, 80% chance? Goes with of, and again followed by ing. Okay. So maybe you want to know the chances of. Anything you'd like to know the chances of?
Yeah. What are the chances of? What are the chances of you cooking today?
Oh, you went very advanced there, Lenka. Let's not go that advanced yet. We've not learned the U in the middle yet.
Okay. What are the chances of... I don't have any ideas.
We could say something like, what are the chances of winning the lottery?
Okay.
Yeah, and like I say, the chances of winning the lottery are very low.
Okay.
I actually know exactly the chances because I teach the guy who does it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's very low.
Yeah? How low?
Actually, not as low as I thought. About 1 in 40 million. Yeah. So if you did the lottery 40 million times, you'd win once.
Okay.
Yeah. But there we go. Okay, so prepositions are always followed by ing. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Okay.
This leads naturally into the next box, 5.4, if we want to add extra people to the sentence. What have we learned before, Lenka? Where are people happy?
In the middle.
In the middle, because it's cozy and safe and nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can put people in the middle of all these sentences. Can you read them out?
I'm sorry for my wife being late.
Good. I'm sorry for, preposition, my wife, person, being late. This is so useful because you can apologize for other people. Yeah. Maybe your boyfriend did something bad and you want to apologize for it. How would you say that?
I'm sorry for my boyfriend eating your lunch.
Yeah. Having my lunch. Good. But in this case, it actually sounds kind of okay. So that's good. What's the next one?
What's the point? What's the point of us doing this?
Good. So what's the point of preposition? Us, and then the ing. So maybe ask that same thing you said before about the microphones, but this time with us.
What's the point of us having the microphones?
Yeah. I would say these microphones because it's more specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
These
One more
microphones. What's the point of us having these microphones?
The point of us having these microphones is to record the lesson with beautiful audio. Good. And the last one.
What are the chances of him seeing that?
Good. What are the chances of, preposition, him, and then the ing? So maybe ask that question about the lottery again, but use the person you or me.
Okay, so what are the chances of you winning lottery?
The lottery.
The lottery.
Yeah. The chances of me winning the lottery are very low. The chances of me winning. So prepositions are always followed by ing. And if we add extra people, we put them in the middle. This is so useful. And next week, we'll look at some extra cases that we use this. Okay. Because there's so many times that we use this, it can really expand what you say.
Okay.
So Lenka, let's have a little look at what we had today. Did you like this topic?
Yeah.
It's nice, right?
It was very nice, yeah.
It's a nice one. Don't forget your microphone. I know it's hard to use, but you can manage it. You can do it. Okay, so today, let's go through what we had. So For extra boxes, we had 6.1 from the green leaflet to find. So I find something and then adjective. I find this really difficult. I find her really annoying to be around. Okay. So how did you find this podcast? Say, I found it.
I found it very challenging.
But fun.
But fun, yeah,
Yes,
sure.
good. And that's a really nice one. You can say, I found it something. I found it a bit boring. Why did you quit uni? I found it boring. Really nice structure, and we'll add some more to that next week.
Okay.
Because there's some nice little pro tips about how to use it. Reconstruction, instead, we should say...
Renovation.
Yeah, because reconstruct means...
Like,
destroy the whole building.
okay.
Build it again, which is just too much. Renovate is much nicer. Okay. We talked about these dlažky that goes on the wall and the floor and the roof.
Tiles?
Tiles. So we can have wall tiles, floor tiles, roof tiles. There's tiles everywhere. We talked about this nice construction. It took 2 years to do something, or it took me 2 years to do something. So it takes me time to do something. Okay. Just practice it one more time. Ask me how long it will take me to edit this video.
How long will it take you to edit this video?
Perfect.
Thank
It
you.
will take me around an hour to edit this video, and that's why this lesson's more expensive than usual. Lenka.
Okay,
But
yeah.
still a bargain.
Yeah.
Still a bargain.
Okay.
We talked about alone and by myself. Okay, so alone, you're crying, you're sad. By myself sounds much more natural. Okay, and also not depressing. In a hurry means busy in the morning. I'm in a hurry. We talked about eat versus have. So don't use eat or drink. Just use have for everything. That was a really nice one. Ladylike. I am now sitting and talking in a very ladylike fashion.
Okay.
But I don't usually. Good. These little tichinki things. A cereal tichinka.
Bar.
Bar. A cereal bar. Good. One of my favorite things from this lesson was the construction of I'm a big lunch person. I'm a huge person. I'm a huge lunch person. Or the strongest one, what's huger than huge?
Massive.
Massive. I'm a massive podcast person. I love podcasts. Zbytki.
I don't remember this one.
Leftovers.
Leftovers, okay.
What was your favorite thing? And then, of course, we also had the new things from here, prepositions plus ing. Favorite things?
Favorite thing? Probably leftovers.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Yeah, leftovers is good. I would say in order of importance that I'm a big lunch person is the most important extra thing that we had. Our one box preview of the week was to find. So I would say that's the second most important thing. That's really good. Third most important is probably eat versus have, because that's something that you'll say every single day. And fourth most important would be by myself, I would say. That's very useful. And that's from our yellow leaflet. And fifth and last most important, I would say in a hurry. That's a very nice expression. So we'll save those ones and go over them again next week. I'll get rid of the rest. You can keep them if you want in your personal notes.
Okay.
But that was a lovely lesson, Lenka. Thank you so
you
much.
very much.
And I'll see you next... Oh, homework first. Very important.
Okay.
So, of course, the homework is to watch videos 5.5 and 5.6.
Okay.
Which you can find on
Will do.
SpeedW Plus or YouTube, and take the quizzes for each one.
Okay, will do.
All right, Lenka, thank you so much. And I'll see you
Thank you very
next
much.
week. Bye.